Hey guys, so several of you watched my video and you've clicked through some of my website at angelbalance.wordpress.com and seen some of the results that I've achieved through Beachbody products and wanting to know what it is that I'm doing now and how I got to the point where I was able to drop the 30 pounds over the course of time. So I wanted to make a quick video just to tell you all what I've been doing and about the new program that's come out that I'm going to be starting this coming Monday. So I did start my journey with PiYo, and shortly thereafter, about a month after that, I did start drinking Shakeology. And that was a game changer for me. That was really when the weight, especially around my midsection, started to thin out and come down. And it was just an eye-opener for me. From there, I did go on to the 21-Day Fix, the original, the first one that came out last February. And then from there, many of you know that I started working on the P90. P90 was really good for getting me through the holidays with where I started in November and then finished at the end of January, really. And so for those 3 major holiday months, I did lose, and some weeks I maintained, because my eating was off and, my lifestyle was off a bit, with all the family and holiday things going on. And that happens. And that's why I love the Fix so much. That's why I love the principles that the Fix teaches. I reiterate all the time, I state it all the time, that the Fix is not a diet, because it's not. Yes, there is an eating plan with the original as well as with the extreme. Yes, there are recipes that you can follow. There are, we have an eating group. My team has an eating group that's based around Fix eating. It's there for support. It's there for fun and accountability, but it's not necessarily a diet. So for me, it taught me a lifestyle. It was a set of skills that I could apply to my eating so that I was, more likely to lose weight and more likely to build muscle and show results with the workouts that I was doing. And that was important to me. So I feel, bottom line, I just feel more empowered with this system of eating. So for me, the biggest thing, I struggled with protein, getting enough protein. That's part of what drew me to the Fix. The other thing was that I struggled with getting enough greens, enough vegetables in my diet. Yes, I've always been a salad eater. I love salads. But as far as, the ratio in which I was eating my carbs, such as oatmeal, and this is a good, it's a good carb to have. But, I recently told one of my challengers that I could eat carbs, I could eat oats 3 times a day if I let myself, but then what room is there for protein? And what room is there for me to get all the vegetables that I need in my day? For me, this is what worked. So in every Fix eating plan you get, whether you get it with the 21-Day Fix or you order the Portion Fix system on its own and put it in combination with whatever workout plan you're doing, you're gonna get a chart similar to this, okay? It's gonna lay it out for you. There's actually a formula for you to follow to figure out which calorie bracket you're in. Now, you don't have to do the counting of the calories because they've already done it for you, which was another thing for me. I was tired of counting calories, of tracking calories in my apps and so forth. I was tired of coming up with all kinds of different numbers for what I should follow, trying to get that exact number met. So knowing, how to still keep the macros, the macronutrients in balance while I was counting those calories. It all became kind of overwhelming for me and just really too busy for me to maintain long term. So I wanted a solution that was long term, and this did it. So you figure out which bracket you're in using the formula that they provide, and then it tells you how many of each containers you should be eating in a day. So for instance, for me personally, and I wrote it down here so that you could see, for me, this is where I'm at, and this is according to my specifics, my weight, my current weight, and my exercise plan. So it can change for you. Please don't follow this without to the T. This is for me. You need to do your own calculation so that it's individualized to you and you get the best results. So these are the number of containers for each color, that I am eating. It tells me that I can eat 3 green and 2 purple, 4 red, 2 yellow, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 2 spoons. And each one of those colors corresponds to the type of food. So for instance, my reds are my protein. So I get 3 containers of protein in a day. And don't let the size, the visual fool you. This is actually a lot of food here. And then I get 4 of these. And then I get 3 of the greens. See how they're larger? But I still get 3 of those. And then I get 2, okay? And then I get 2 yellows, which are, my oats and my quinoa and things like that, my brown rice. And then my oranges, okay? These are for your dressings or for your seeds and so forth. And I get one of these. And then my spoons, which are pretty much, in my world, are reserved for my peanut butter and my coconut oil. I get 2 of those, and they're very precious to me. I love them. I look forward to them every day. So that's for me. And then from there, all I do is you can do it day by day. I do it all the time because, I'm a mom. I got 3 kids. My life is sometimes unpredictable. But when I can think ahead, I do. And all I simply do is this. I write down, okay, I pretty much want to be able to eat, I don't know if you can see that, 6 meals in a day. Now, and what I mean by meals is I'm going to do breakfast. I might have a snack. I'm going to have a lunch. Maybe I'll have a late afternoon snack before dinner. I'll do dinner, and then I might want another snack. Now, one of my snacks is most likely going to be my pre-workout or my post-workout meal, and usually is going to be my Shakeology. Sometimes I'll drink my Shakeology as breakfast. Sometimes if it's, a late baseball night with Aiden, my son, then I'll choose Shakeology for my dinner because it's just more convenient, and I may not want to be cooking that night, and I don't want to, maybe I'm not in the mood for eating chicken. I don't know. So then I'll have a shake that night instead. But I kind of, plan out in my mind which one I'm going to want to do. But if I don't want to have to write it down, then the other method that I see works for a lot of people is they say, okay, I'm going to look at the food list because the eating plan comes with food lists. So like for this one here, the greens. So it lists out just a suggestion of a bunch of vegetables for you to choose from. You don't have to eat all this. You don't have to go to the grocery store and pick up every single item on this. Pick a few. Pick 3, 4, 5 of your favorites or staples that you and your family eat and stock your fridge with it each week. And then when it's time for you to have a vegetable, or you're in the mood to have it with your snack, or you need to catch up on some containers. Green is a weakness for me. Red is a weakness for me. So I'm purposely having to, I'll mix greens in with my shakes sometimes to help me get that extra protein and greens in my day. And so just pick your top 5 or the ones that that you'll eat and won't be a struggle for you to eat, so you can grab them on the go. And you can do that. You can prepare some meals ahead of time. You can, you can put them in the containers already ready, like all your containers are presented within that one large container, or you can just pre-cook a bunch of food and put it in your fridge. One big container of cooked chicken and one big container of salad, to pull out. However it works best for you. One big container of chopped fruit, if you don't want to have to pull from the bowl. And then just always have your Shakeology on hand. And figure out when you're going to do that. I prefer to have my Shakeology again as a post-workout, but some mornings it calls for it for a breakfast. Today's going to be, a breakfast. So that is what I'm doing. For me, again, it's changed my life. It's changed how I see food. It's changed my approach to eating my meals and what I reach for. Yet, do you have to use the containers forever and ever and ever? No, but you can. And for me, it's nice to pull it out every now and then and kind of check myself or make sure that I am keeping my portions in check. Getting if I start to feel tired or like I'm just not, I'm missing something in my nutrition, then I'll come back I'll pull my containers back out. Maybe I've started slipping on my protein again, or, maybe the scale isn't budging and I need to look at my nutrition again. And I realize, I've, need to tweak a few things. I've kind of started to go overboard with, I'm getting more than what I need. So it's a really, really cool system. It's applicable across the board, no matter what workout program you're doing. So if you need that, just ask me. If you're like, hey, I already have my old Insanity and I'm pulling it out to do, or I really love the PiYo, but I want to know how to use this system. Can I use these containers? Absolutely you can. This is applicable. I pulled it out for my P90 for the last 2 or 3 weeks of my P90 because I felt like I really needed to focus on my nutrition again after the holidays. So that's what, for me, the way that I handle it. It doesn't have to be super complicated. So I am moving on to the 21 Day Fix Extreme, and I am excited about it. I've already started getting in the practice of the containers again for the last several weeks and pulled out my original 21 Day Fix workouts, and some of my PiYo I still do 2 or 3 times a week. If you know me, you know that I keep that in my regimen no matter what workout program I'm doing. It's like therapy for me. I just love how it makes my body feel and keeps my core strong. So and flexibility. So, but there, just, real quick, if you decide to get the Extreme, there are brand new workouts in there that you'll be able to get. There's the extra workouts there. You get the free, if you order through me as your coach, you get the free extra workout here. That's an all body weight workout. So every now and then you can kind of put the weights aside. You do get the eating plan. This has brand new recipes in it. So look really good. I'm really excited about them, like the chicken fajitas. Everybody knows that I love Mexican food, so I'm excited about that one. And then there's also the option of the Countdown to Competition guide. If you want to go that route for the last 3 days or for a portion of the time, it kind of actually gives you the option. There's 3 different ways you can approach it. So that is an option for you. I'm not totally convinced I'll do it. Maybe the last 3 days. I really do love that Autumn does say that she doesn't recommend that way of eating for the entire 21 day or beyond the 21 days. That it really is meant for short-term results, but and not for a lifetime. I think it's important for people to know that just as it's important not to overeat, that it's important not to undereat. And I love that the trainers with Beachbody are encouraging that. That if you really look at your guide, you'll see the language in there that they really are promoting a healthy lifestyle all the way around. And so please don't starve yourself out there. And be healthy, be smart about it. And for me, this system is just smart. So I hope that helps to answer some of your questions. And please feel free to reach out to me. You can contact me by email, coachangelb@gmail.com, or please feel free to message me on Facebook at facebook.com/angelbalance, and my last name is spelled with 2 L's in balance, and or go to my website, again, angelbalance.wordpress.com, and I'd love to hear from you guys. I'm super excited to be on this journey with you. So thank you again for listening. Bye.